cause I am about to get that way beyond crazy, shady, gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the Bishon and Baby Tron, and that's why they be on it.
This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy. Grant Hill here with me, and in a few moments we'll hear from our reporter Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Los Angeles,
and they're headed into a long road trip here, and this is just the start. They'd love to get a win here to kick things off, something positive to build on away from home.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Avdia can't get it to go. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. Now Zubac puts the move on, and it's Harden laying it in. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here's Buzelis. No one on him. Makes an easy one.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Back to Leonard. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Leonard's got 5.
Oh, over the years, man, we've seen Leonard become a knockdown three-point shooter. Got to get out on him now.
Here's Smith. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Zubac's shot is off. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And it's Maxey missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
I got him.
Here's Christie. Outside for Harden. For 3. Nice shot by Christie.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
An 8-point differential. We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace, so we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, B.A.
Allie, thank you. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Back to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Leonard gets the bucket.
3. Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Avdia. There's the triple. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Zubac. Outside Harden. Pass to Reddish. Back to Leonard. Shoots. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Buzelis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
On the wing, Harden. Zubac. The shot that time not on target. Chicago trailing here. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
Here's Maxey. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Zubac. Now Los Angeles with it. And there's the drive. Leonard up top. Give him 8 points now. Nice shot by Christie.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Christie. He has 6. Outside Harden. Back to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Avdia. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. And the layup falls. Avdia's got 5 now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Christie. Averaging around 6 a game. Down low. Here's Zubac. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Buzelis. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Right side, Young. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their...
20.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor, and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
And the layup is good off the glass. Bagley's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Young with it, picked up by Powell. Pass to Harper. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And he buries his first look.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
There's Young with the three. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's blocked by Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. From the arc. Chicago with a rebound. After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Now here's Young. They set the pick. Right wing. Here's Phillips. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Bogdanovich with it. He's covered by Dosunmu. Yep, that one goes. 7 points in the game.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Young with it. Picked up by Powell. Powell with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
There's the drive.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Harper. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Powell.
2 minutes.
Pass to Adams. Here's Bogdanovich. Chicago with a rebound. 1:51 left in the first half. Here's Harper. Dosunmu outside. 5 to shoot. Outside Young. From deep. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Out to Powell. Adams a screen. To the middle. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Here's Harper. Lets the three fly. And they recover it. 50 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Phillips. Here's Harper. Beyond the arc. And no good. The Clippers lead by 6. To the left side wing. To the inside. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 29 seconds left in the first half of this game. All alone. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Here's Avdia, and he drives in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Clippers ahead, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up to the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 4. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Greg.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Avdia, left side. The kick out to Maxey. Buries it from 3. Maxey's got 5 points.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Inside, here's Vucevic, and the power finish by Vucevic.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Avdia. Oh!
Wow!
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Harden misses. Maxey with it. Picked up by Reddish. Three-pointer, Buzelis on target from range. Buzelis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Maxey attacking. And that one is hammered home.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed going downhill. Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Smith outside. Maxey on the wing. He's got 7. Oh, the... Dunk by Smith.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. These are his first free throws of the game. That one misses. Good on the second one.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Back to Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Driving to the basket. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Bulls leading by 6. Smith outside. From 6 feet away. Off the outside. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Leonard. Launches it. And the Clippers miss again. And so here is Chicago. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Harden. And he gets it back to the left wing. Pass to Leonard. Back to Zubac. To stop the run. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
Yeah, he's a terrific distributor. When you leave someone open on Young's team, he's going to find them.
And Reddish gets it to go.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Chicago leading by 10. Young looking around. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Bogdanovich, that's good.
3 points.
There's Young with the three. Oh, Trey virtually automatic from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Well, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot there. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Clippers trail by 12. Powell in the post. Outside Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Bogdanovich clearly a problem from deep.
Pass to Phillips. Here's Harper. Young with it. Clock at 6. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two players.
Bagley for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And Harper gets it to go.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Bogdanovich, no good. Chicago leading by 10. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And timeout called by Ty Lue, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 13-point game. And they've got a lot of road games ahead. That's game 2 of 7 on this trip. Here's Harper. Banked it in off the glass. Harper's got 6 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this stats.
Young from long range. The Clippers grab the miss.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Chicago leading by 15. Pass to Harper. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Counted. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Cameras watching, I be making them sick. One with caution, so I'm making it quick.